Almost every side hustle video on YouTube sells you an illusion: gross revenue. But gross revenue doesn't pay your bills. The moment you deduct unpaid administrative time, gas, platform fees, and the brutal 15.3% self-employment tax, most popular side hustles completely collapse. They aren't real businesses. They are low-wage jobs with zero benefits that shift the operating costs straight onto your personal bank account. Today, we tracked real-world balance sheet data across hundreds of hours to rank 7 of the most popular side hustles in America, from dead worst to absolute best, based strictly on real net hourly take-home pay. And we're starting at number 7 with an app side hustle that pays less than prison labor. Number 7 is the trap of online surveys and micro-task websites like Swagbucks and Mechanical Turk. YouTube gurus love claiming you can make an easy $20 to $50 a day answering questions while watching TV. Here's the actual math. In testing, a user spent 4 hours on a survey platform. Out of 12 attempted surveys, they were screened out of 9 after spending 4 to 6 minutes answering preliminary demographic questions for zero compensation. They successfully completed 3 surveys, earning a total of $4.20. On micro-task platforms, labeling images and categorizing data paid an average of 2 cents per task, yielding $7 over 3 hours of continuous clicking. Across 7 total hours of screen time, gross earnings were $11.20. No equipment costs, but zero tax deductions. Divide 1120 by 7 hours, and your net hourly wage is $1.60 to $2.80. You are literally trading your attention span for pennies. Coming in at number 6 is food delivery on apps like DoorDash and UberEats. The advertised hook is freedom in making $22 an hour driving around your city. But here's how the math breaks down on a standard 10-hour weekend shift. First is unpaid idle time. Out of 10 hours logged in, drivers average roughly 3 hours waiting in parking lots between orders or driving back to merchant zones, leaving 7 active delivery hours. If you gross $154, your actual hourly rate across the shift is $15.40. Next is vehicle burn. Driving 100 miles across that shift costs 35 cents a mile in gas, tire wear, brakes, and depreciation. That is $35 gone immediately. Your pre-tax profit drops to $119. As an independent 1099 contractor, your 15.3% self-employment tax eats another $18. Your remaining take-home is $100.79. Divide that by 10 hours and you earned $9.30 an hour. You aren't generating profit, you're just liquidating your car's equity into fast cash. You're ranked at number 5 is print on demand. Gurus claim you can upload a graphic to a t-shirt, list it on Etsy, and collect completely passive recurring income. Let's evaluate the actual unit economics of a store selling 20 graphic shirts a month priced at $30 each. Gross sales hit $600, but your print supplier charges $16 per shirt including shipping, taking $320 immediately. Etsy transaction, listing, and payment processing fees take $65. To get those 20 sales in a saturated market, you ran Etsy ads at $6 a day, costing $120. Your actual net profit is $95. Now factor in your labor. Creating designs, writing SEO descriptions, and handling customer messages took 8 hours this month. $95 divided by 8 hours equals $11.87 an hour. Deduct self-employment taxes, and your final take-home is $11.40 an hour. It's better than gig delivery, but it is far from passive. Number 4 is freelance copywriting and graphic design. This is where we cross into skilled labor. The standard pitch is charging $50 an hour to write blog posts or design brand kits from your laptop. But freelancers face the billable hours trap. In a typical week, a freelancer bills 10 hours of client work at $50 an hour, grossing $500. However, delivering that work required 9 additional unpaid hours. Writing cold pitch proposals, client revisions, administrative invoicing, and onboarding calls. You worked 19 total hours for $500 gross, dropping your gross hourly rate to $26.31. Software tools like Adobe Suite and Grammarly cost $6 a week allocated. That leaves $494 pre-tax. After accounting for self-employment taxes, your net take-home pay is $338 across 19 hours. That yields $17.80 an hour net. You have total location freedom, but you must realize that half your work week is completely unpaid overhead. Notice the clear pattern so far. The lower the barrier to entry, the worse the real hourly pay. Before we reveal the top 3 side hustles, where net hourly earnings jump above $30 and even $40 an hour, drop a comment below with which side hustle surprised you most. Let's look at the top 3, starting with an offline real estate service. Taking the number 3 spot is becoming a mobile notary and loan signing agent. In this hustle, title and escrow companies pay you to drive to a client's home and notarize mortgage refinancing and purchase documents. The standard payout is $85 per appointment. A single appointment takes roughly 45 minutes at the table, plus 45 minutes of total travel and preparation time, making it 1.5 hours of labor. Your gross rate is $56.60 an hour. Travel costs average 20 miles round trip, costing $8 in gas and vehicle wear. High-yield laser printer toner and errors and omissions insurance reserve account for another $5 per signing. That leaves $72 pre-tax profit per appointment. After self-employment and income taxes, your net profit is $46.80 for 90 minutes of work. That works out to an impressive $31.20 net per hour. It requires passing a state background check and upfront certification, but the margins are backed by real contracts. Number 2 is local residential power washing and exterior surface cleaning. Instead of competing on crowded digital apps, this hustle leverages physical equipment for local homeowners. A standard 2-car driveway and front walkway job bills at $150. The job takes 2 hours of on-site cleaning, plus 30 minutes of equipment setup and round-trip driving, totaling 2.5 hours. Equipment fuel, specialized detergent, and water allocation cost $15. Equipment depreciation for your pressure washer, hoses, and surface cleaner costs roughly $6 per job. Pre-tax earnings sit at $129 for 2.5 hours of work, which is $51.60 gross per hour. Deduct self-employment taxes, and your net take-home is $96.25 for the job. That equals a massive $38.50 net per hour. The trade-off is intense physical labor in the summer heat and an upfront equipment investment of $400. But the cash flow per hour destroys almost every digital app. And the number 1 side hustle based on true net hourly pay is B2B remote bookkeeping and financial data operations. Small business owners despise doing their monthly reconciliations and invoicing, and they gladly pay reliable professionals a flat monthly retainer to handle it. You don't need a CPA license for standard bookkeeping, just basic QuickBooks certification. A solo operator manages 3 small business clients at a modest retainer of $400 a month each, generating $1,200 in recurring revenue. Each client requires just 5 hours of reconciliation work per month, totaling 15 hours of total monthly labor. Your only overhead is a professional software subscription at $50 a month, leaving $1,150 in pre-tax profit. Divide that by 15 hours, and your gross rate is $76.66 an hour. After all self-employment and income taxes, your net take-home pay is $44.20 an hour. Zero commute, zero vehicle wear, steady monthly retainers, and high pricing power. Here's the masterboard. When you look at real net hourly pay, the story is undeniable. Gig apps and micro-surveys profit by offloading expenses onto you. The side hustles that actually generate wealth require either specialized local equipment or direct B2B business skills. If you want us to do a complete step-by-step tutorial on how to set up the number 1 bookkeeping side hustle from scratch, hit the subscribe button and drop a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next breakdown.